studios. Got the full house tonight with the boys. We got Game 7 Cubs Indians right now in the background. If you guys are watching live on Ustream, you guys can watch us right now at SPORTSCAST Live. Or go to our website, SportsCast Life. That's with an F.com, guys. We got Knocker and the Hizzle looking good with the blue shirt and the hair looking good. Fresh back from the river. Got a good base going.
I got a good base
for
going.
the winter
absolutely.
base. You got a winter
going
base
Palm
going.
Springs next week.
Oh,
so
my God.
Don't want to get a sunburn.
Just a sweet transvestite.
Well, you got to maintain, right? You got to maintain.
No, absolutely. You got to keep it going, man.
Knockers in full effect. We got
California.
Renee on the ones and twos as usual. He's back. He's got to turn his own mic on.
Right,
turn my own mic
way
on.
to go.
It's been one of those.
That's
yeah,
our producer.
That's how we start the show.
That's how we start. We got
Did everybody else's but mine.
We got our own private millennial on the show once again. We got our millennial
Nice.
Cam on the show.
Sir.
Arizona grad now with he's with
Arizona
the
State.
No,
Don't
our
even do
Fox-
that to him.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, sorry, Arizona State. I'm sorry.
Please.
Yeah, I'm
And
sorry. He's a
I-
Sun Devil, not a Wildcat.
Yes, and
I protect you, my little cub, my little cubby. Did I protect you?
Yeah,
and-
you and Cam had a bonding moment before the show. My
because he
God.
knows, he understands.
Right?
We'll
there's
get
a-
into that.
There is a big difference.
We'll get into that.
There's a
difference.
certain famous person who's at ASU tonight.
Who
I don't
was
want to
there?
say her name
Okay.
because we're not supposed to talk about it on this show.
Oh wow.
It's Hill Dog.
Oh yeah. We don't want to talk about that.
I'm just saying,
we don't
she's
even wanna
there.
Get into it.
She's
Don't
there
even start.
tonight. That's
You guys
all I had
already
to
just
say.
talked about it, though.
Don't talk.
You are one pathetic loser.
Stop now. All right, guys. We got Cubbies on in the back right now. They're at 4-1 in Game 7. Isn't that kind of ironic? We were just talking about before the show, man.
Right.
Cavs end up coming back from a 3-1 deficit to beat the Golden State Warriors. Now their own Cleveland are going to blow their own 3-1 lead to the Cubbies.
That's why you don't get cocky as a
is
city.
that place literally going to burn to the ground if the Cubbies win? It will burn, right? There will be burnage.
There's going to be a lot of nudity, a lot of boobs,
And a lot of deaths of old people, right?
A ton of pissing in pants,
Right.
And people passing out.
And
Will they
dying.
burn it? I think Chicago's too classy. I really do.
How many
I think they will party like just nobody's business,
Yeah.
but I do not foresee the idiot riots we had in Vancouver and the stupid crap that goes on in some other towns. I'm really praying. I am.
Yeah.
You could be right,
Yeah.
but I'm really praying.
I don't know,
that
man. That's 108 years of built.
that
That's like
Chicago's
not
just
having
too classy.
Getting it on with your wife for 108 years. I was like, all right, let's go, honey. Got a lot of bursting out there.
I do. I think they're just going to be too classy, and they're just going to have a rip-roaring, really friggin' good time. They're not going to break nobody's businesses, turn cop cars over. I just think they're going to just relish if they win. And I also believe if Cleveland wins this game and they win, they will treat it the same way. I really do. I really think that these are just deep-rooted, real, truly American sports fans who understand, you don't need to tear your effing town up just because you won a championship. Let's just all drink, get drunk, pass out. Love the one you're with.
I want to add one more statistic that
Exactly.
I want to add one more statistic to that. There will be, I'm going to say the over/under on about 40 to 50 dead people after this because there's so many old people holding on for this World Series. They will die. They're just going to die as soon as it happens. They're just giving up. Yeah, they're just going to drop dead. They're just going to drop. You're going to see a bunch of old Cubs fans just drop dead.
in the hospice houses right now.
Dude, that's a hell of
All the
a.
hospice. There's going to be the list in the newspaper the next day is going to be huge.
That's honestly that's a hell of a way to go out. So what?
telling you.
Carol died last night because she was peacefully writing that the Cubs won the World Series after about 90 years of not even knowing.
Just goes out in peace. Just dies in the ground. Cubbies
I
win.
just love it. You're 98 years old, sitting in that home, and the last out, and you just
Just die. Yeah. You just stroke out with your fingers up. That's just what happened. Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, you're talking to that 98-year-old in the bar right now in Cubbies, and all of a sudden you look over, he's just on the ground, just done. Out. Chapman throws a final out. It's over.
Bars in Wrigleyville. Guys,
God.
we got another one.
Wonder how many old people's contracts, when pull the cord as soon as the Cubbies win. All right, on my live stream, you're allowed to pull it, family. As soon as they win,
Right.
just
Oh
flatlining.
my God.
Should be a lot of flatliners tonight.
A lot of life insurance policies going to be paid out after today.
How about this kid Schwarber, dude?
Look at him hustle this out.
It's like Bartolo Colon actually can hit. That's what his body looks like.
I love the guy.
I
Just
do
a
too.
masher.
And he looks like
love it.
Reminds me of that guy a little bit. I can see him saying that after a hit,
He's like the Fred Flintstone of baseball.
He is.
man.
He's got the little
just
legs and the
lumbers
fat
up
top
there.
body. Yeah.
That's a huge bit.
Yeah.
He's
like David Wells could run into first.
he's like Prince Fielder who actually doesn't pretend to not eat meat.
Right. So we got the Cubbies going on, Knocker. Obviously, we'll get into that in a little bit. We're Game 7. We've got a lot of NFL stuff going on.
Yes.
Huge NFL news going on. We've got Cam Newton being a little biatch once again. And how about them Raiders, Knocker, coming in overtime?
Yeah.
Sporting the jersey today because this is the future of the Dallas Cowboys. If you guys are watching right now, I got my 21, my Zeke jersey on.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
A new
Feeding
era.
the beast. We are now 6-1. Dak Prescott is the man, and I will say it here on this show: we are not putting Tony Romo in unless we lose 2 games. Tony Romo's
We
sitting.
were talking about this before the game. Okay, so you're the one who's been spouting
I love
for
Tony.
the last
I love
5
Tony.
years. Greatest quarterback
Yes.
ever.
Not-
Maybe
no.
except for Tom Brady.
Yes.
But this guy's just the greatest quarterback ever. So now what does he say? Well, he's the greatest backup ever now.
He's the greatest backup ever.
Did you believe
I
this
mean,
guy?
yeah.
Did
Yes,
you
we
believe
have the
this
greatest
guy?
backup in the
first,
NFL.
first of all, he's a Cowboys fan, so of course he's going to do that.
Right.
But
That's
second of all,
No, excuse me.
I
Not
just
Tony's.
I agree with him that Tony Romo's been one of the most consistently underrated
Thank
quarterbacks.
you. See,
I'm
the
sorry,
The
but he
millennial
is
here for a
no.
reason. Thank
and,
you.
and Knocker, it's not even in terms of he does crap the bed whenever he got to the postseason. I'll give you that, but in terms of regular season statistics, he's just a guy like Phillip Rivers every year who just puts
Yeah.
up solid numbers.
Sure. Okay, well, that never let the team
I don't
run,
mean,
so
that don't
we'll
make him
see.
underrated. That
We'll
means
see.
he can't get it
Hey,
done when it
he
needs
would
to
have
be
been in
done.
an NFC championship game if they know what a goddamn catch is, all right?
Yeah, I agree.
If
All right,
Mom
so
had a
let's-
dick, I'd be a gay husband, all right? Or what are you trying to say?
Transvestite.
Have you had a finger up your ass?
Oh, my God. That is going in the new drop.
That will be more of a finger.
That's fantastic. We
I'm
got-
just saying.
I'm just saying. Just saying, guys.
I've never heard that before. That's
Neither have I. It's
fantastic.
fantastic. That's a good comparison. I'm going to use that out in the field tomorrow. All right, bonehead. We got a couple boneheads, a couple receiver, a couple NFC East players arrested. One arrested, one suspended in the NFL. So we'll get to that. A lot of injuries coming up as well. Some big names. We got shot of the week. We've got 2 Australian bros. They went in North Korea at this golf tournament. It's absolutely fantastic,
ballers.
Knocker. So we're going to talk about that. Again, hockey players are still the toughest SOBs in the world. We'll get to that. Ben Bishop
Never
losing
a doubt.
some teeth.
Never a doubt.
Because you had a bad day is pretty good. Also, we got some NBA stuff, MMA, and, of course, Knocker's NCAA college football picks. Some bad news coming out of UCLA with their quarterback, so we'll get to that and more. Again, you guys call the show 626-208-9040 is the number. Knockers on the Twitter line at SPORTSCAST
Toker does
_THN. Go ahead.
Toker does chime in at Button. Wrong. #riot.
Yeah, there's going. I see. We have a lot of Chicago listeners. Please let us know. Send us pictures.
Somebody.
Yeah, we've got
Can
EJ Ojo. I think is a Chicago native.
Oh,
Is,
and
yeah.
Rob. What's his name?
Dr. Rob? What?
No. Nordstrom.
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 What the hell are you thinking about?
Yeah, really.
No.
Is that where you bought your pants yesterday?
Rob Logston.
Oh, Douglas Logston. Yeah, he's
Douglas
Chicago.
Logston. That guy.
Turn my computer up a
Have
little
another
bit.
beer.
His name was Douglas Logston, and he said
all around it.
he said Rob Nordstrom. How is that even close? That's not-
Swanson, Samsonite that you were wearing.
That guy, Doug Logston. Yeah, that guy.
Samson.
You're way off. All right.
Don't chime in.
Well, Knock, we had Halloween over the weekend. Before we get into sports, did you have any? You said you got no trick or treaters.
I didn't-
Barely any, and they're
I didn't-
after 9 o'clock. That's
I
wrong.
didn't
I think
think
9
I
o'clock
would.
is shutting the door.
I didn't think I would, because we didn't get a whole lot
Yeah.
last year. There's not a whole lot of young children that living up in my area here. Yeah, we got 9.
9.
All of them after 9 o'clock, and one was a dad carrying like his 3-year-old. So, what the fuck are you doing out carrying your 3-year-old
Dude,
at
he's
like
loading up on
9:30?
candy, bro.
Really, bro?
You know he smoked a fat bowl before he went out. He's like, honey, taking the baby out. We're going to get some candy. All right.
It's
I had a
kinda
bunch.
odd.
I had a bunch. I literally had so many people because I live downtown areas. So we had a bunch of people, kids at my house, which is fun. I dressed up. I was Kylo Ren.
Yes,
had the
I
whole
saw that.
mask.
Nice
I had
costumes.
Thank you.
Very
my daughter
nice.
was Rey.
Very
it was
impressive.
fantastic. It was a good time for all, so it was a good time there. But real quick with Halloween, Knocker, this is a video I want to play because it's absolutely hilarious. It comes out every year. We post it on our website. Again, go to sportscastlife.com to check it all out. Jimmy Kimmel, he's just the man when it comes to pranks, and one of his pranks that he always does is the parents tell their kids that they ate all their candy. And the kids' reactions are just priceless. So I want to share a little bit of this clip with you because
Classic.
it's just good stuff right here.
Candy.
Mommy and I last night, we were watching a movie, and we ate all of your candy. Here, step up. Look at it again. All gone.
They ate all of your Halloween candy, and there's no more left.
What happened? What?
My candy's gone!
I ate it all!
I ate all your Halloween candy. What?
I ate all your Halloween candy.
You're just joking.
Nope, I ate it all.
Wow, I think young Hillary.
I ate it all. Yep.
I hate you! You took all our candy that we worked so hard to get!
Well, I ate some too.
Oh, I just wanted to let you know I ate all your candy. I ate all your Halloween candy. Don't cry.
Not. My eyes are just watering.
Don't be sad.
I'm not.
I'm sorry I ate all your candy.
My eyes are just watering.
I ate all the Halloween candy. Guys, we're really sorry. That wasn't very
That's just one. That's about half of the video there, but that's just good stuff from Jimmy Kimmel,
Absolutely.
man. It's taken away. So check it out on our website. So happy Halloween. Hope everyone had a safe Halloween and everything. So, all right, Knock, let's get into it. Headlines from around the NFL as we get into it. A lot going on in the state of football, so let's knock it off. We got Week 9 coming up here, B-Knock.
Yeah.
A little World Series update for those live. World Series got Cubs up 5-1 now. Knock putting up some runs on the board, so it looks like it might happen. The curse could be broken.
Could be broken, yep.
So we'll talk about that more coming up later. And right now, NFL News. Call the show 626-208-9040. Sex segments brought to you by Fireman's Brew, official beer sponsor of the show. Check them out today at fireman'sbrew.com. They are menage a trois of beers, guys. They're fantastic. They're in Staples Center. So if you guys are heading out to any Kings games recently, check them out at Staples Center. They're at Dodger Stadium and a local market next to you. And if they're not, go to their website, fireman'sbrew.com. Let them know, hey, bring your beer out here. I want some. So, all right, exactly. All right, Knock. Real quick up here, let's cover a little bit of last week's headlines. A lot of big games. One of the bigger games on the slate, the Raiders, man. For some reason, those Raiders, they continue to come up big at the end. And they end up going into overtime. Against Tampa Bay here. Looked like it was going to be another one of those ties.
Yes.
Until Derek Carr, who I think is this year's MVP so far, ends up hooking up with Roberts for a 41-yard touchdown. And is Papa just not the best radio announcer for the Raiders? Man,
Absolutely,
his calls,
right?
I got his last call here. I got to play it for you. Derek Carr for the win here. Here we go.
Carr in the gun. Cooper goes in the right
Volume
slot
there.
now. A linebacker is bumped out on him, and they play in zone. Washington out wide right. And 3 go left. Amari Cooper is being covered up. Now they're showing blitz. They're going to bring to Levante David. Carr throws. Catch Seth Roberts. Breaks a tackle. He's gone. 10, 5, touchdown! Raiders! A walk-off from Seth Roberts to win the game.
He's just fantastic.
What a homer.
He's so, I don't care. I love it, man. He's like that Mexican goal, but it's just for the Raiders. It's just different. It's fun.
I love it.
Man,
I love every minute of that.
Raiders are back. It's good. I like the big organizations like that being good in sports. The Michigans, the Ohio States,
Need
the
'em.
USC.
Gotta have 'em.
When the power, the traditional powers are good. I love it.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Good
It's
for
good.
the league.
Good for the Raiders. Derek Carr. I don't care if they're winning in the last minute. They're winning, and good teams win when they need to. And that's what the Raiders are doing. Glad to see them back on the up and up.
By the way, who said he was the best quarterback coming out of college?
You did.
That would have been me.
You
Okay.
did. I will
Just
give you
kidding.
credit for that.
Is that not the worst tackling you've seen by
I know.
that
There's
safety,
two
though?
guys
Like,
that
what are you
missed him.
doing?
Two
Like,
guys.
well, no, the other guy had him wrapped up, and then the other guy like hit his defender, like he was like almost kind of like turned his body side. Like, what the hell are you doing? Just tackle him like a normal person.
The question is to you two, with all the quarterbacks in the league now, we've seen the kind of the older veterans here coming down like Brady and so forth,
Right.
Breeze and Rivers. Derek Carr, in the league right now, what are the quarterbacks you'd have besides him? Would you take over him at this point? Brady, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, Rodgers.
I take Brady. You know what, man?
I know it's getting closer.
Yeah.
I still take
I'm
Rodgers,
not
but
really
it is close.
sold. But okay, now, am I trying to win a Super Bowl this year, or am I
future?
planning for the next 3 years?
I'd say, let's just say if you want a quarterback this year.
If I have to do it this
This
year.
year.
Okay, over Carr, I definitely go with Brady.
Okay.
Rodgers
there or no?
Based on him winning one, yes, but I really don't like
Cam
the way
Newton?
he's playing.
No Cam Newton.
I do not like his mental stability.
Do you count Big Ben if he's healthy?
I would take Big Ben healthy over him if I could this season. So that's
I will go
three.
with-
So that's
with those
three.
three.
Would you
And-
take
and-
Breeze or Rivers over him?
Rivers.
I would take Breeze, not Rivers.
Not Rivers.
And you like Rivers.
I would say Rivers, but I mean Rivers' team never competes.
Right. It's
But-
tough.
And
I mean,
Breeze has this.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
I'm winning this year, if I was a team that could get to the Super Bowl
Right.
and I was thinking of winning and I could get any one of those quarterbacks in a trade, I'm talking them. But after
it's
that,
crazy though. Yeah, he's top 5 right now. He's top 5 quarterback in the league.
In fantasy right now, I believe he's the number 3
Oh, he killed it
quarterback.
last week. I had him on 3 out of my 4 leagues. Man, he got
Yeah.
40 points from me last
Gotta
week.
love
He had
it.
500 yards. So,
Hey, Donald Penn
yeah,
catching a touchdown
I know.
pass.
Yeah,
The
That
big
was
man.
awesome.
big fella. I love the big
I
fella.
love it.
Yep. All right, Knocker. Next up here, we've got Mr. Cam Newton. Had a good game against the Cardinals. Ended up getting off the losing streak, but he was not happy at all with the way he was treated, not getting calls in that game. Renee, I'm going to throw some volume on for me here. I'm going to play this video. Cam Newton had another one of his typical press conferences, and now he says he's sick of it. He's not having fun anymore, and he's scared. He's scared to play now, Knocker, and now he wants to talk to Roger Goodell about this. My first comment is before I play this video. First, I can't take a man seriously that's wearing the clothing that he's wearing during his press conference. Anyone that's wearing pastel and a fedora cannot take you
And then
serious.
he wants to talk smack.
Yeah, come out in a black suit or something,
Right.
not in a pink,
Come out
ridiculous.
thug-like.
My God, but here's Cam Newton after the Cardinals
Wear your
win.
Compton hat, something, yeah.
Saying he's mad at the refs and he is scared, basically, at this point.
One where they went, hit you below? I'm speechless, but next question. Belabor the point, Cam, but last year you may not have been old enough to get one of those calls. I mean, are you wondering when you're going to start getting some of these late hit calls?
No, it's just I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's really taking the fun out of the game for me. Honestly, it really is, because at times I don't even feel safe. Right, and enough is enough. You know, I plan on talking to Commissioner Goodell about this, but it's not fun, and I don't know what I have to do. I mean, I showed a lot of frustration today, and I apologize to the referee, who I was talking to, but I don't think it's a person that can go through what I go through and still keep their head. You know what I'm saying? And hits to the head, that's one thing, but when you're not protected in the pocket, that's another thing. And the story of my life ever since I came in is just, well, we missed that one. I'm sorry. I try to get it. That's bullcrap.
What do you guys say about that, B-Nack? Thank you, Renee. Again, I have two things, and I'll let you guys each chime in here. 2 things for me. One, I do agree the fact that he does not get a lot of calls that probably Brady and the Breeze and the Rivers would get. Secondly, though, you don't ever show weakness as a quarterback in the league, because every single linebacker now is going to be hunting for you just because you said that you're scared, basically, right now. My last point is that, Cam, you want to be a pocket passer? Be a pocket passer then. You won't get hit as much. When you leave that pocket with how big you are a running back. You will get hit. So I'm on not both sides of the fence, because I think he's being a whiny little baby at this point, but I do think he's not getting some of the calls now.
Well, okay, to your first point, I agree he's not getting some of the calls, because in that Denver game, in my count, he got hit 6 times in the head and only got 1 call, and it was washed out by another penalty. Okay? Number 2, Cam, you play quarterback in the NFL. If you want to play quarterback and feel safe, then you better play another sport. It is not a safe sport. It will never be a safe sport. And if you expect to drop back and feel safe in a pocket, then you're in the wrong sport.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the coin, the rules were written that you cannot hit a quarterback low. You cannot go at his ankles or below his knee. It was blatant. It was on purpose. It happened. There's a referee right behind him whose sole job is to make that call, and he doesn't make it. So I think the frustration is legitimate. I'm not sure about the presentation.
Right.
Okay? But if I'm him, I'm not going to say he's brought some of this on upon himself.
He has. You're dabbing on the field. You don't see Tom Brady doesn't show very much emotion, right?
That,
After a first down, Tom Brady's not doing, the first down move.
But the referees are not supposed to be swayed by that. The referees are just supposed to call the game. What my point was, he is a running quarterback, so he's going to take hits that other quarterbacks don't take. Okay, but when he's standing in that pocket and someone rolls his leg, that guy's supposed to get a penalty, and that's what's supposed to happen, and it didn't happen. When you get targeted by a helmet 5 times in one game and only get one call, there's something else going on, and I think he's got a legitimate gripe. But to say that I don't feel safe, dude, you're playing in the NFL, you're playing a quarterback, You're not supposed to feel safe. You should be scared when you go back there because there's a lot of guys trying to hit you, hurt you, and end your career.
Yep.
So that's just a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
But on the other side, I'm going to side with him a little bit because I do see him getting different treatment than other quarterbacks.
All right, Cam, I'll throw you in a second here. Russell, to your point there, Knocker, like you said, Russell Wilson came out on the subject and said, I think, first of all, you got to play quarterback position in a smart way.
Right.
You do. You can't let yourself get hit like RG3 does. Learn how to slide. Learn how to run out of bounds.
Absolutely.
Learn how to throw the ball away. Obviously,
Absolutely.
if we didn't want to get hit, we'd be playing a different sport like tennis. So you know what you're getting into when you play quarterback. Cam, what are your thoughts real quick on this? Finish it up.
I mean, I agree with him mostly that there was a graphic that Fox threw up today or it was on Sunday that Cam Newton hasn't got a roughing the passing call yet this season. He's gotten 0.
Wow.
And that's unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially for how much,
for
how he gets hit. So in the pocket, there's definitely a gripe with him getting hit
right,
low.
but out of the pocket,
the problem is here's where most of the players come in, is out of the pocket. Last year, he's seen celebrating. He doesn't slide. He wants to run you over.
He'll run over the cornerback, right?
Like the guys were saying, you don't want to be on SportsCenter. You don't want to be getting run over by Cam Newton.
Right.
So you're going to try to tackle him any way possible.
Sure.
So I think it's twofold. I mean, he is right about in the pocket. He's definitely treated differently. But it's also, like I said with Knocker, he kind of has brought some of the malcontent on himself because he's been celebrating and all this. But, I mean, it's a twofold question.
I agree with you. Next up here, as we continue on here with our NFL news, you guys call the show 626-208-9040.
We don't care what you think, Renee.
Yeah,
okay.
It's
That's
okay.
all right. Anyway.
I'm just...
He's watching the
Pointing
baseball
that
game. He's fine. I'm lucky.
We lost you.
I'm lucky
time
he's
ago,
running
right?
the show right now. There's baseball. I'm lucky like that we're okay right now. I've been looking over there. I just see him like this at the screen. I just see him like this back at the TV.
Just in case you were wondering, we're not going to ask you.
Exactly. Hey, now Knocker, you've been to a lot of events in your life.
Yes,
right?
I have.
Sporting events,
yes.
that is.
Yes.
Now you've seen your fair share of fans that have gotten a little out of hand. Whether it's been drunk.
I would say so.
Whether it's been drunk.
Yes.
Throwing things.
Yes.
What things have you seen thrown on the field before?
Oh,
like on a field, like on a baseball.
Clocks, bottles, knives, batteries.
What about dildos?
No.
No, we never had a dildo thrown on the field. First one.
That's
never
the
seen
first.
it.
No.
Well, you might have if you tuned into the Bills-Patriots game over the weekend as a Bills fan decided to throw out a dildo. Throw the picture up here, Renee. Wow, it's got some power in that bolt. There we go. That rabbit's going off. B-Knock, they threw the... I have the video. You can go to the video. It's kind of disturbing the buzz it's out right now. You can go to the video on our website. We had the video there. You'll see the fan. Actually, there's a video, a point of view from the fan. Where it's actually throwing it in the stands. It's fantastic.
I love it.
And so
this is the same stadium where there's video of a guy doing cocaine on the seats.
Oh yeah, it's Bill's Mafia,
and
man. Bill's Mafia is the greatest sports
and the one
fan base
with
ever.
The dude with his hands down
the
his
crotch,
girl's pants,
yeah,
doing the whole thing.
Those classy guys.
Stay classy, Buffalo.
Stay classy, Buffalo.
Drinking beer out of a girl's butt crack.
Yeah,
right?
you know.
Let's go, Buffalo.
So great.
Well, of course, who do you have after the game? Who are they going to ask about the question? None other than Gronkowski, right? And he has just the best answer ever. Here we go, Gronk.
Maybe awkward note for you guys aware that the barrel aid was thrown at Chris Hogan as he cut that pass that was the 1 yard line from the stand. Throw in it there, guys. I think that was for the Bills.
I love it. Only Gronk can get away with that. Okay, it's out of hand. Shut the dildo off.
My wife said she was shaving her leg.
God damn it. Is something wrong with the phone lines? They're buzzing. What's going on?
Is that a bunch of bees? Are those all bees?
What is that?
There are honeybees outside.
She was making salsa.
Yeah.
She's just making salsa.
Is she making mashed potato? What is that? Is that a mixer?
All right, enough.
Jesus.
Dude, that,
I didn't know
that is
someone
like
was
6 minutes long. It keeps going and going and going and going.
That's a session right there.
Sounds like when Martha Stewart's in the kitchen cooking some brownies or something. Sound like the whisk, you know.
Now, see, there's a visual I did not need. That and Martha Stewart. Come on!
Sorry.
All right, Knock. Lastly, here at GC, I'm sporting my Cowboys jersey because we're 6-1.
Yes.
And we're 6-1 because my boy Dak Prescott can not only have one of the worst 3 quarters that a quarterback could probably have, but he can recover and do this to win the game. Here we go.
Backfield.
Oh, my God.
Prescott. Elliott got knocked down. Throws wide open. Jason Witten to win the game.
Oh, yeah, that's right, boys.
What school did he go to?
That's right.
What school did he go to?
Dak Prescott?
Yes.
He went to Mississippi State, correct? Yeah.
Oh, you barely.
No, because it's Ole Miss. Because I always get those two mixed up. Ole Miss and Mississippi State.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I always get the two mixed up because I know my
You
boy
didn't
Tyler.
even know
My boy
who he
Tyler
was.
Golden. My boy Tyler Golden's gonna get real pissed off if I get those two mixed up.
You didn't even know who he was when they drafted him.
Yeah, I did. He got a beer bottle
No,
smashed over
yeah,
his
exactly.
head.
That's the guy
I
you thought
posted
he
that
was.
story. I posted it on our
He got
website.
his ass kicked at a party
Yeah,
somewhere,
if
right?
you go search Dak Prescott on SportsCastLife.com, you'll get that story right there.
And now he's the greatest thing
That's
ever.
the greatest thing
I
since
will-
sliced
you are-
bread. I'm fantastic. So again, Knocker, real quick. Hey, can you play? Do you have because you had a bad day?
Did they trade Romo or did they keep him?
No, they keep Romo. He's the best, greatest.
He's the greatest
backup ever. I'm gonna
Why
get that
would
as a
you-
jersey. Greatest backup ever. Number 8.
Why would
Number
you?
9.
Why would
Number
you
9.
keep Romo for his salary when you can spend it somewhere else?
Again, because he's the greatest backup ever. All right.
I just don't understand.
Peanut. You know what's worse? You know what's worse than losing your job to a rookie? You know what's worse than that? You know what's worse? Getting traded to the Cleveland Browns when you've been on the Patriots.
Love it.
My God.
Gotta love it.
Jamie Collins, who we come to find likes playing video games more than watching game film,
Yes.
was traded to the Cleveland Browns a couple days ago, Knock.
That's nasty.
And so you talk about going from way up on top to the bottom.
You thought you were just going to up the hoodie because you were like the number one
He was going to become a free agent at the end of the year, and they knew they weren't going to re-sign him, and so
He
flip him.
doesn't care.
I know, you gotta love the ruthlessness of
Right?
the Patriots organization.
Just boom.
Right, they're getting a shocking
Gone.
news here, man. Those Vikings started out 5-0, now 5-2, lost a couple games, lost a couple
Well,
offensive
there's-
linemen.
yes.
Well, Norv Turner now turns in his resignation today,
Mhm.
Knocker. Going to resign from the offensive coordinator. If you heard the last few Zimmerman post-game conferences, took a couple shots at the offensive line.
Holy shit!
Being soft and whatnot.
Holy shit, a wild pitch, 2-run score.
2-run score, 5-3. Wow.
Whoa.
You know what he?
Kipnis scored from second on a wild pitch.
Wow.
You know what Norv Turner just realized after these past 2 losses?
Wow.
He goes, "Oh my God, I have Sam Bradford. I'm
Wow.
gonna resign.
Yeah.
I'm gonna resign. I'm
That's
done.
what- that's what he
I'm
did.
done.
I had Troy
That's what he
Aikman.
did. Wow.
He
This
thought
is
he had
ridiculous.
he thought he had a great game manager, and then come week 6, he's like, "Oh my God, Sam Bradford,
Hey,
I'm done."
To be fair, they have no running backs, and they lost their 2 tackles. It's hard to survive doing that. And what was really interesting to see is Bradford has gone into Everett mode. Bradford has gone into, okay, I need to survive now.
Yeah.
It was great when they were blocking for me. It was wonderful. And now if he just sniffs any type of pressure. He's going
done,
down, and
yeah.
I don't blame him.
And they were way up there.
I do not blame him.
I don't know if maybe it was a smokescreen with the Vikings. I do still like their roster, but
no, they were able to protect them.
And right now they just seemed lost. And then the Packers are right behind them now. So
that's what happens, and that's why the offensive line is the most important segment of your football team, which it took Jerry Jones and the Cowboys 15 years to figure out.
Yep.
Now they're winning because they have the best offensive line in football.
That's why the Raiders are winning as well.
Right. The Vikings lose both their tackles, and you just cannot survive that.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you just can't. And they lose AP.
I agree.
Do you think there was a little bit of overhype because ESPN was kind of?
I think it was a little overhyped, but
they did have those couple of primetime games.
Their defense is still pretty legit, and I like Stephon Diggs,
but
it's going to be a struggle them going on. All right, Naka, if you guys are watching the video, you guys, we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to break up the video into 3 different segments for you guys on YouTube tomorrow, so you can, if you want to pick a segment to watch here or there, we'll label them. Be a little new to the show, so we'll have that up on YouTube tomorrow. But again, guys, stick around. When we get back, we got Week 9 Pigskin Pick'ems, Knocker. We're in Week 9. The leaderboard is getting close.
Tightening up.
It is. We've got a bonehead of the week coming up as well. Josh Huff getting in some trouble with the Eagles. We got shot of the week. Get those in because he had a bad day. And, of course, Knocker's picks of the week in college football. We'll get back to right after this.